then government is taking lots of means and ways to curb the situation, but things are getting from bad to worse. You must understand we are dealing with a thing called corona. Corona means king of virus. And corona has been around for the last 55 million years, guys. We are now living in their world. This whole world belongs to the microcosm kingdom first. Second, the plant kingdom. Third, the animal kingdom. Then we come. But we came in, we have not, if we live in balance with them, we won't have any problem. But some or other along the way have lost our balance, guys. We have lost our balance. We have lost our balance inside our system. We have lost our balance outside the system. And today, it's all about how to put back balance, If you can really understand what Slwc is all about, why the creator created Slwc. Slwc was just founded by one man, but it's an idea of the creator of all creation, the creator of all creation. So if you see this that way, you know why Slwc is in your hands now. And we have to show the world, guys, that this is not money that we are talking about. We are talking much more than that. You know, I took my second dose of vaccine. People said we have so many things, in terms of, what is this? We call it healing crisis. There will be some changes in your body because body has taken a foreign item inside your foreign body. So definitely there will be some changes. But you know, the second vaccine that I took, and I came and gave a commando training on the other day, 3.5 hours non-stop of training. And I did that. And I was able to do after that even some another video and all that, another training. I'm not saying that I'm a superhero, but it's because of STC30. STC30 balanced my system, guys. I've been taking STC30 from day one Slwc company started, 2017 itself. So it's helped me a lot to balance myself. That's why if you can see my complexion, everything is helping me. And then it's giving me the youth. At 59, I look much younger than I was when I started with the company, 55. So that is the balance we are getting. The balance, we call it isotonic balance. Isotonic balance. In your gut, there must be also a balance. I'm going to cover what kind of balance we must have that. I'm going to cover the step by step, and you have to see why SCC 15 plus is SCC plus is very important. SCC plus is very important, equally as important as SCC 30. So I'm going to cover on that every week from now. This Friday, other weeks I'm going to cover on other things. Every week I'm going to cover on the product. And product comes together. We are not asking you to sell the product. Please do not go out there to sell the product. If you sell the product, you're in the losing game. But if you consume the product for yourself and sell the business, you're in the winning game. So we all want to be in a winner's circle. We want to win this game big way. So when whatever I'm sharing with you is to take care of your own health, your family's health. And you have to consume. You have to be the product first. Don't look at this to go and sell. Look at this for you to consume, for you to prevent yourself. Okay, in that manner, I'm going to call upon one person to share on how the product has helped him a lot. And he has been in this, I see whether he's here or not. He has been in this medical field for some time also. Okay, he was here earlier. Let me see whether he's here. Mr. Abiola Olefa. Abiola Olefa has been helping as a nurse, a male nurse in UK. And he has been taking a product and has also helped a lot of patients who had issues in terms of corona and all. Okay. He is not in at the moment. Earlier he was here. Let me see if he comes back. I'm going to ask him to share, guys. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to get some testimonies. If any one of you have testimonies on how you benefited from SCC 15 plus or SCC 15. Originally it was called SCC 15. Now it's called SCC plus, but both are the same. SCC plus has got additional 1 factor. And I'm going to break down all that and how it can help you. Okay. Before I call that, if any one of you have benefited from SCC 15 or SCC plus, can you put up your hands now so that I call you to come and do a sharing now? Anyone want to share? Anyone want to share? And otherwise, I'm going to pick someone to share. Anyone who have used, okay. Magne is from Cameroon, our lady boss from Cameroon. Okay, I'm going to ask her to share. Okay, you can unmute and share, Magne. You can on your video and you also can share now. Yes, last night I had a very powerful small group training session with her. She is Mr. Warren's member. So yesterday, Mr. Warren asked me to help them out. So I did that yesterday, and I found that she's a very dynamic lady. You can share now.
Okay, hello leaders all over the world. Hello, greetings to everyone. My name is Magnio Benson. I'm from Cameroon. Happy to see everyone here today. Just to give my little testimony with SCC 15, then SCC Plus. I started taking SCC 15 last year, and because I have a problem of constipation. So I can spend like 2-3 days without going to stool, going to the washroom. But when I started taking SCC 15, I realized that I could have an easy bowel. I could go to the toilet like 2, 3, 4 times a day without having a running stomach. Yeah, but it eased my stooling and my digestion too. And after that, I realized that despite the fact I was taking SCC 15, I started losing fat on the belly side. I think maybe we are going to have, I might show my pictures before and after around the belly fat, but now I can't because I can't share the screen. But when I will share my before and after pictures. But despite that, all this while, I've not been on SCC Plus for like 3 months, but I realized that I don't still feel that constipation. I go to stool normally and regularly. So it has really helped for my digestive system and the constipation side. Thank you so much, Coach Maha. And I'm happy to be here once more with everybody. And I advise everybody to try. If you haven't tried SCC Plus and all the Super Life products, I bet you have to use it for your own self, as our coach is telling.
The line is giving issue. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much. That is Magne from Cameroon. Okay, she shared on how it has helped the constipation. It is a powerful godsend product for us. If you take it the right way, it can definitely help you a big way, guys. Okay, so I'm going to now talk to you about how this product can help us. How SCC30 is a super duper product and why we should take it. In fact, SCC30 and SCC 15 plus must go hand in hand. It must go hand in hand. Okay, let me just unmute. Let me just get her off the screen. Okay, all right. So now let me just follow me, guys. And then first I will tell you about the movement about our product, about our system first, why the system is very important. And then once you have seen the system, then you can understand why you must take SCC 15 plus. Not just for weight management. Weight management is one thing, but there is much more than that we need to take this for. Okay, let me share the screen. Once I share the screen, and then after that, I can show you the whole concept. Okay, let me see. All right. I will also play a video of our bowel, our entire colon. Okay, you can see for yourself what is inside the colon. All right. So before that, let me just tip. This is a slide that I took from a doctor who spoke about specializing on this. Okay, everything that you want to look for is actually in the net, guys. You don't have to go anywhere. I'm not a medical doctor, so don't confuse yourself with a medical doctor. I'm a doctorate in business, but I study a lot on my own body. So from that perspective, I can cover you because it has helped me a lot over the years, and I study a lot about my own body. Okay, now, you see, things are constantly moving in our body. There is an energy flow in our body. But at that energy flow, if it flows in a very synchronistic way, very balanced way, we don't have any disease. We will not have any disease because the cells, all the cells will work very well. There are good cells, bad cells. Every cell has got a role to play. When there is no flow of energy, then we have problem. The flow of energy for a good cell is called isotonic. When the cells are balanced, everything is going balanced, we call it isotonic. In your colon, we call it symbiotic. Symbiotic. When all the flora in the cells work very well in balance, we call it symbiotic. When it's not symbiotic, then they become the problem for most of the disease. Most of the disease actually begin from our stomach. I would like to add the word here, stomach. Can you all write this down? If you have a note and pen, write it down. Stomach has got 4 words inside that, guys. STOMACH, stomach. Stomach means STO is stove, STOVE, stove. The stove that you use to burn your cooking. You need fire to cook, guys. You need to change from a raw meat, a raw vegetable into a cooked one, so that you can get nutrition later. So if you need something to cook, you need to also have something fire to burn it off. That fire is in your stomach. That acid in your stomach is called fire in your body. Very important, and the most important fire that we have. Okay, that most important fire. And that is what stove means. The word stomach starts with stove. M-A, matter. Stove that change the matter that you put into your stomach. Stove that change the matter that you put into stomach. Matter. And look at the word CH is change. So you have your stomach is one of the most important fire or stove that can change the matter that you put in. What matter does it? What matter? The matter goes into as a liquid, has got a chemical, and then it's broke down into nutrition, and the nutrition is sent to your cells. It's not that the entire food that you eat is going as a what do you call supplier for your cells. No, as a nutrition, and that nutrition starts in your stomach, guys. That is why we don't call the heart as the as headquarters. We don't call the brain as the headquarters. We don't call the pituitary gland as the headquarters. We don't even call the liver or kidney as the headquarters. We call the stomach as the headquarters of your body. Your colon, your small intestine, all those are your headquarters of your body, guys. The most important part of your body is actually in your stomach, your gut. Okay, so now let me tell you why it's important. This entire notes I'm going to share with you is not mine. I'm taken from Zahida Chowdhury, MD, Human Nutrition, Gut Microbiome, and Human Immune System. All these are interrelated, guys. Your human nutrition, that food that you take in, your gut microbiome, and your immune system, all are interconnected, interrelated. You can have the best of food, but your colons are clogged up. If your colons are clogged up, there are lots of problems here. Then your immunity also cannot function properly. 80% of your immunity is in here, guys, in here. So I'm going to talk about how it works for us. So microbes in the human microbiome include species from each major domain. These are the major domain are there. You can even go and do a search and research on this. This is all in your body. You will know about everything outside your body. Anything comes in WhatsApp, you will know. You'll know about the whole world. But you don't take trouble to know what's inside your own body, guys. So bacteria, green non-sulfur bacteria, gram-positive bacteria, proteobacteria, cyanobacteria, flowobacteria, Thermomotogallus. Don't worry about the pronunciation. Don't worry about all that. That's all not important. But they are there inside your body. These are all names given by scientists and all that. Okay, but they are there in your body. Call them what you want, but they are there. So there is a family of bacteria there. There's a family of archaea there. Call them what they want. They are there. Eukarya, they are also there. So all these E. coli virus, bacteria, all these are very important species found in your body, guys. Fungi is there. So these guys must work hand in hand to help us. They must work in symbiosis. Symbiosis means they must live together. If they don't live together in your stomach, then we will have problem. The word dis-ease, if they are not at ease, then we have problem. When your cells are not ease, we have a problem outside. When these guys are not at ease inside your colon or stomach, then we have problem, a lot of problem, more problem. So symbiotic relationship between microbes and their host is very important. You can say the symbiotic relationship is like a relationship between husband and wife. If husband and wife don't have a symbiotic relationship, the whole family will be in chaos. The whole family will be in chaos. The children won't be able to raise themselves up in such a family. So we need to have, and that must be 3 ways, guys. One is mutualistic, where both the organs work in mutual beneficial for each other. They synthesize vitamin K, B complex vitamins. In return, we provide a warm, moist, nutrient, rich and environment for E. coli. So this is a mutualistic symbiosis. Next is communalistic. One organism benefits the other, is neither help nor harm. Okay, the organism help each other, but there's no benefit for the other, but it's not harmed also. Okay, communalistic and opportunistic. Under normal conditions, microbe does not cause disease. But if conditions become not conducive, if conditions become conducive, it can cause disease also. You see, normal conducive nature, they don't create disease, but you provoke them, they also can create disease for you. So all these are very important, guys. You must understand this. Okay. Now, dysbiosis or dysbiosis, call them what they want. The pronunciation, don't worry. You can call it potato or potato. Nano, nano, doesn't matter. So now, what happens here is the abnormal microbial colonization of the intestine, where changes in quantity and quality of flora become pathological and harmful. This is where we hear about colon cancer. This is where we have a constipation. All this problem happens when this dysbiosis or dysbiosis. Okay, when intestinal flora equilibrium is disturbed, the optimum expected health effects are lost. Autoimmune conditions result. Rheumatoid disease and all that comes because there's no equilibrium, there's no symbiosis. Okay, a common cause of diabetes is antibiotic therapy. When we take antibiotics and all that, they can also cause haywire in our system. Okay, now, how does, when a baby is born, there is no flora in that, there's no colonization of new baby. A baby doesn't have anything inside the colon, but how does the baby get? Humans are born without any microorganism. They are all clean, nothing inside the baby. Colonization of skin, oral, respiratory tract, genitourinary system, and gastrointestinal tract begins immediately at birth with bacteria in the proximity of the birth canal and the anus. From the birth canal and the anus, they enter through the body to support the baby. Okay, genetic and environment and feeding pattern, how the mother feeds the baby, and fragilizing. Later, the microbiota will stabilize according to the type of feeding. You see, the baby will adjust itself with what the mother take care, how the mother take care, carrying, suckling, kissing, and caressing. All this mother's flora will go into the body system. So the umbilical cord also helps, the anus also helps. All this will support the microbes to go into the baby. That's how the microbes are formed in the baby. Okay. Now, this is how the microbes work for us as we grow older. During our human cycle of life, breastfed is, if unborn is here, the mother will take care most of the time, and the baby through breastfeeding and formula feeding. Breastfeeding is from the mother, formula feeding is from outside, and then the solid food. This is how the baby's microbes are formed and the symbiosis is formed. As a toddler, then we have antibiotic treatment because we give BCG, this and that. Then the baby becomes healthy. Sometimes there can also be malnutrition. You see in people like in India, in Africa, in many poor places, poor countries, where they have malnutrition. Today, malnutrition is not just in poor countries, even in rich countries, the homeless people and all of them. So they also have malnutrition. In children at war, all of them have malnutrition, guys. That can cause also problem to the colon and the stomach. And then as we grow older as an adult, we also cause our own problem. Because we can be healthy, we also can be obese if we don't take care of our body properly. And the other one, as we grow older from 65 to 80, this is the natural process because of aging. Okay, because of elderly aging. This is how our system works in our body, okay, for especially our colon. So the human microbial metagenome is like this. Our adult bodies contain 10 times more microbial cells than the human cells. Human colon contains about 100 trillion bacteria. I repeat, human colon contains about 100 trillion bacteria, guys. There are 100 trillion bacteria inside this colon here. 100 trillion. The big colon here, 100 trillion, okay? This is your large intestine. Inside here, our colon is got 100 trillion. Numerous studies have suggested that shifts in the population of microbial communities may be associated with number of important acute and chronic disease. So when there is a shift in this, that's where our disease happens. Inflammatory bowel disease, obesity, cardiovascular disease, eczema, and other skin disease. You see, even your skin disease, eczema, all comes because of the problem here. And vaginal infection, all that happens because of the way we take care of our colon, our stomach, guys. This presents an opportunity to develop new approaches to therapy as means of maintaining health. So how to maintain the health? You see, if you don't take care of your colon properly, if you don't take care of your stomach properly, you can have bowel disease. If you have carcinogenesis, which is more of cancer related, obesity, and then you can host physiology, metabolism will go down, immune function will go down. If you don't have balance inside your colon, balance is very important. Okay, chronic disease, or healthy organ happens on how you take care of the symbiosis of your colon, guys. So in this is where if you have problems coming in, okay, all these problems can relate to you, okay. We call it colon-related disease, CDI. Okay, when dysbiosis happens and all these problems can happen. One of the biggest problems, biggest cancer in the world is colon cancer, guys. Okay, so how do we overcome this now? You see, everything is connected. Your colon is also connected to the liver, your adipose tissue, your hypothalamus, and muscle. How this is taken care? Everything is taken care. So don't take your stomach lightly, guys. STC30 can help yourselves once the moment you put it under the tongue, but you're still eating some food from outside. So if you're not careful with what you're eating, where you're eating, how you are eating, that also can cause problem here. Okay. Now, what are the ways that can cause problem to us inside our colon? Poor dietary choices. Too much of anything is no good. Too much of anything is no good. Poor dietary choices. Stress and emotion. The biggest killer of all killers is our stress, guys. Our stress, when the stress goes up, they say the immunity goes down. Why? Because of disbalance in our system, especially our colon and all that. Infection that comes from outside. Now we are scared of corona. Infection, chronic ABS or steroids, if we put steroids from outside. Systemic disease, low stomach acid, if your body fire goes down. One of the reasons why our low stomach acid is because of too much of water while you're eating. In our Indian culture, my parents they will whack us or they will hit our hands. We don't touch the water before we eat or while we are eating. If you go to India, if you go to any restaurants in India, they will never ask for water. They will never serve you water at all. We come to Malaysia, we serve water first. We drink a lot of water before we eat, but we are already disturbing the stomach acid, guys. Because when you are hungry, the hunger comes because the stomach acid is prepared. The stove is already prepared. The fire is already coming up. It's preparing itself. It's knowing now. Now is the time, lunchtime. So the fire is already set in your body. It's like a fire for satay, a fire for this, you need fire. So the fire is coming up, your digestive fire. Then the moment you put some cold water inside, you're fusing that. That's why you can cause problem to your colon. Because when fire is there, you're putting in water, that can cause problem to your colon, guys. And that is where many problems happens. That is why even people like Deepak Chopra talks about wellness. He always says, drink hot water every half an hour, every 1 hour. If you can, drink hot water, because you give fire, you keep your fire going in your stomach. Very important. You need to drink water. You need to take about 8 glasses, 10 glasses water per day, but not while you're eating. Either you do it way after you eat. Okay, once your system is all balanced, then you take water. Even if you feel like taking a water, if you look at the Chinese culture, if you go for Chinese food, they will only serve you Chinese hot tea. And all the teas are all designed to detoxify, to do so many things to cleanse your colon. Chinese will drink hot tea while they're eating. So very important, guys. Do not take all the young people today, they're too much of ice, especially taking with ice cube. It's not good at all. It's not good at all. That's where the cost for your acid to go down. And toxic exposure. Today, everything that we eat, everything that we think, everything we touch is all creating toxic, guys. From the food that we eat, from the phone that we use, from the thoughts we have, a lot of toxic exposure to the stomach also. So this altered intestinal permeability. Okay, food intolerance. Sometimes you have food intolerance. Malnutrition. You are eating a lot, but are you eating the proper nutrition or not? And then dysbiosis, where there's no symbiosis there. And toxic overload. All this can cause problem to your system, guys. Elevated total toxic and antigenic burden. And then this is where the disease starts coming in. Your colon disease starts coming in. Okay. Now, interplay between medicine and microbes. Antibiotics kills infectious bacteria, but also disrupt natural flora. It kills off the infectious bacteria, it kills them off, but it disrupts the flora. Can result in yeast infection, digestive problems. So this can cause you problem here also. Okay, too much of antibiotic. That's why doctors will ask you to take antibiotic for a time after they ask you to stop the antibiotic. Okay, then chemotherapy drugs. Sometimes you have to go for chemotherapy for cancer and all that. Gut flora has been shown to modify some drugs during metabolism This causes many side effects, including upset stomach. So these are the things that can also cause you upset stomachs and all that. So we must rely on natural, we must rely on organic to take care of your body system. Okay. So what can damage gut flora? Gut flora is very important, guys. I will show you the video of this, how the gut flora looks. Okay. Antibiotics, steroids, and pill, other drugs, stress, poor diet, infections, disease, bottle feeding, old age, pollution, radiation, alcohol, toxic chemicals, dental work, all this can cause haywire in your gut flora, guys. Okay, haywire the gut flora, your problem. Okay, then imbalance of intestinal microflora, the symbiosis imbalance, poor nutritional response. Okay, and then reduced efficacy of medication, psychological dysfunction, accelerated aging. As they grow older, sometimes you see poor old people, they want to eat less. Why? Because there is a drop in function in every one of the system, and we cannot force them to eat. They tend to eat little. Okay. Accelerated aging, cancer, deficient immune response, susceptibility to infection, physical discomfort. All these also can cause problem, guys, to you. Okay. So what you eat decides how you're going to keep this. All right. So just to end up this part of my presentation, ask both what we can do for our microbiome, or what our microbiome can do for us. Take care of your colon and your colon will take care of you. That's a statement. The implications of our nutritional choices are more significant than we may realize. I repeat this, the implications of our nutritional choices are more significant than we may realize. Nutritional choices could impact our long-term health. If we keep our microflora happy and thriving in balanced environment, our health will be in right track. You see, if you keep your cells happy, your cells will be in the right track to support you. And cells make up all your organs. The same thing here, inside your body. If you keep a balance with all the flora and fauna inside your thing, then both of you can be happy. That's, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. So we need to take care of them inside them, guys. Inside, they're all living from there, they're living there happily, and we must keep them happy there. And how do you keep them happy? The choice of nutritional choices that we have. And this nutritional choices is what I'm going to talk about, SEC 15+. Okay, SEC 15+. But before I share that, just to make sure that you all understand what I shared, I want one person to give me a summary of what you got from what I shared, so that there is an understanding. Then I can go for the next one. Can I have Arun Kumar from Philippines to just share with what you got from what I shared so far? Arun?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Ma. Good evening to you. Okay, I'm Arun Kumar now from Malaysia. I'm currently residing in Philippines. From what the sharing that Dr. Ma gave just now, so what I understand is our intestines have to be balanced with the good microbes. Too much of the bad microbes also is going to hurt your intestines very badly, especially your colon. Okay? A healthy colon with the healthy microbes, it keeps your body infection-free. Once your colon is infected, or the amount of the good microbes is reduced, then you're vulnerable for infections. So this is my overall understanding of the health of the colon and the microbes that's living in the colon. That's one thing. Thank you, Dr. Ma.
All right. Okay. Can I have another person? That is Arun. Okay. Anybody want to volunteer, or I'll just pick another person to come and share also what they understood. Okay. You see, I have one of our leaders. I see he is taking a lot of changes in the way he's consuming his food, way he's taking care, and I see the changes in him. Maybe I'd like to ask him to share. Okay. And lately, he's one of the person who is taking our system very seriously. I saw him inside, see whether he's still here. Okay. Is Dr. William still here? I saw him just now. I just saw him. All right. Because I see him tremendously changing, guys, in the last few months only. The way he started taking care of his system very seriously. And I see the changes happening to him in terms of his actional, in terms of his body weight loss, a lot of things. Okay, if someone can get Dr. William to come in here again, then I can ask him to share. It's very important because he's taking this very seriously. If you take it seriously, the system will help you guys. Arun, maybe you can just send a text to Dr. William and ask him to come inside. Okay, he was just here inside. Okay, I'm going to call him to come in inside afterwards. All right. Before that, I'm going to get another person to share. A lady's voice is a better choice. Okay, let me see a lady here who can share. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get your people to come in, you're 135, you're here, I'm very happy. Normally for trainings like this, when I do this training offline, I tell companies I only want 25 people to 30 people. Because 25, 30 people, they will listen properly, they will understand it seriously. But if you want your team to grow, if you want your team to go in balance, you must make sure your team leaders are here. And you must make sure that they come where you are going. Because if you don't bring them here and listen to what you're listening, when you speak one language, they will listen another language. And that's where you'll have problems and issues. But if you bring them here and make sure they are here sitting down and listening, then what happens, it will help you a lot, guys. I'm going to call Mrs. Pakia from Singapore, and she is very much in tune with our products, and she's in tune with what I'm sharing. Can I have her to share, please? Okay, Mrs. Pakia can unmute and share.
Hello, Dr. Maha.
Hello, how are you?
I am good. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm sorry, actually, I was working when your training was going on, so didn't really pay much attention. But what I know is that a healthy colon is what overall you have to keep it very clean, because if your colon is unhealthy, that's where you have a lot of illnesses and diseases that comes by. So I personally actually have taken an SCC 15 plus, and I realized that it's very nice to drink, and I enjoy drinking it just before going to bed. And the thing is, it's not like a laxative, where when you take a laxative, it's like there's a paralysis movement whereby you have to go to toilet. And normally you have like loose stools. But for SCC 15, it's very natural. You feel that there's no bloatness, and you feel very, very comfortable. The overall whole digestive system, and also it helps in the digestive tract too, because my bloatness disappeared, and also there is a lot of bowel movement, and it's very natural. That's all, Dr. Maha. Thank you very much.
Okay, before you go, I'm going to interview you a bit.
Yeah.
You are working in the bank, right, as a vice president?
Yes, Dr. Maha.
And is it a very stressful work or very easy work to do?
Oh, very stressful, Dr. Maha.
Okay, very stressful work. And then when you are not taking SCC 30, I'm sure it affected your bowel movement, it affected your whole system. Am I right?
Certainly, Dr. Maha.
Okay, because when you are going to stress, you will have a lot of toxic sent by your brain to your system.
Yes.
And this we are the cause, we are the source.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And too much of anything is not good. Too much of thinking is also not good for the system, because stress causes a lot of problem for us. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But now with SCC 30, you can see the balance in your system now. Am I right?
Yes, yes, correct.
Okay. And then the other thing is, how young are you? Never ask a lady her age, never ask a man his age. But for this,
okay. I'll be into 63, Dr. Maha.
63. Okay.
Yes.
Now with SCC 30 and SCC 30 taking care of yourselves, in SCC 15 plus taking care of your bowel movement, do you feel much younger?
Oh, definitely, Dr. Maha. That's why a lot of people are saying that.
Okay. You see, yes, in Sanskrit, we say what the energy inside you, we call in Sanskrit ojas. And if your inside is balanced, we call it ojas. And when it's reflected outside, we call it tejas. Yes. Okay. In Tamil, we say agatin alaga mugatil theriyum. What goes inside you will be seen in your face. That's why you can see your face glowing now.
Yes.
And yes, I have a 64-year-old man who went back to his office after some time taking SCC 30, taking SCC 15, and they told him, hey, you look like a young girl now. Your face, your complexion all changed. Guys,
yes.
Please do not look at this product to go and change another person's life. We are not here to do that. Please take it to change our life, okay? And I know with this change, Mrs. Pakia is able to handle a stress even better. Am I right?
Yes, Dr. Maha. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's what we want, guys. You see, people come here. This is like a club. This is our own community of people. And we tell each other life is super, life is super. But when we tell life is super, make sure that we make our life super first. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Pakia. All
Thank
right.
you, Dr. Maha. Thank you.
Okay. You see, the gain you get internally, you will be reflected externally. I repeat, the gain you get internally will be respected externally. Okay, externally. And when you see this the right way, you can go a big way with us. So we are telling you that when you purchase the package, purchase the package, you can buy the super package. The super package you can buy with the mixed package also now. You can mix STC30 and SCC15 or SCC15 plus. You can mix it. This combination was there in 2017 itself. In the month of by the month of August, STC30 was already out. July it was out, and then in the month of October, SCC15 plus was out. And I was personally involved when we were discussing on how to create the SCC15 plus. And one of the ingredients there, it was my recommendation and why we need that ingredients. So if you have time now, I'm going to go through in detail. Remember, they said the last part I said, your nutritional balance is what decides the symbiosis of your colon. I repeat, your nutritional choices decides the symbiosis of your colon. Where there is symbiosis in your colon, then there will be smooth flow of your system of your colon digestive tract. And if you look at your colon, it's very closely with your liver, your gallbladder, and all the pancreatic, and all are very interrelated. And SCC15 plus is designed to take care of all that, guys. It's designed to take care of all the all the organs related to your digestion. And the 10 ingredients are very important for us. Okay, so I'm going to share that with you. And are you all ready? If you all are ready, say I'm ready now to listen, then I'm going to share now. They say I'm ready. Okay, come guys, let's interact. You see, when people share with me the benefit of what they get the product, it also gives me more energy to share about the product. Today we are focusing on all of that, but we don't want you to go out there and sell this product and talk about the product and selling the product. Talk about the business and you consume the product and let them also consume the product. They must see your face changing and they say, what are you taking? Can I take that also? They must ask you, okay? If you don't take, then they won't notice. And they won't notice, then you cannot share the joy from your heart. All right? Okay? So, looks like you guys are not excited at all and not interested in knowing more because I only got response from one guy. If you guys don't give me a response, I'm not going to share, guys. I'm not here to convince you all to anything, but I want to get some response from you all. Don't just make this a one-way ticket because you won't learn anything, okay? Please respond to me. I am ready to learn. Then I will type that. Then I will help you all to understand this more. Because we mean business here. The world needs a lot of people to now take SCC30, SCC15 plus very seriously. So are you all serious to know? Don't say that, Dr. Maha, you're obligated to tell us. I'm not obligated to tell anything. But you all are obligated to ask me. Please tell me, I want to know. Then I will give you all. Because when you ask, you will ask from your heart. Then the information will go for you directly. Okay? Who is ready to get this information now? When I ask, how many of you are ready to get money, go to Dubai, you want? How many of you are ready to get money, you want? But how many of you are ready to take care of your colon? If you all don't want, then what's the point of me giving? How many of you are ready? Please type, guys. I'm ready. Okay? I want that response now. 138 of you. I just one response came from one person. How many of you are serious? Either you all are not listening to me or I am talking to myself. Okay, I can see now so many people typing now. Very good. This is what I want. Okay, right? Very good, guys. Now I see. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, very good. Okay, because my system here showed only one, but my main system showed now so many people are typing. Very good, guys. Please give yourself a round of applause. Please tap yourself here because we must be in business now here. Back to back, back to back, back to basics, back to back. Because if you really want to make money, Superlife, you have to take care of your health first. Superlife is designed for you, not for anybody else. Okay. Let me now show you now how this SCC15 helps. What I'm showing you is the base one that we had earlier. It was called SCC15. Now it's called SCC15 plus simply because we just add in the sinotron. That's all. Okay. But it's basically the same. Every ingredient is the same. And I'm going to share from that angle. Okay. Arun, is Dr. William inside? Or is he coming afterwards? Maybe after I share this, we can call him to come and share. Okay. Okay, wait. Let me just. Today the system is giving me a lot of over energized. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. You see, let me talk about this. Please listen to this very carefully. And if you're not taken SEC 15, this is the time for you to take it. Okay. Mr. Maran, after this, I will definitely want you to share also. Okay. You see, SEC 15 was introduced first week of February. In fact, first week of February 2018. It was introduced officially, but we are testing the product from October onwards. Officially, we launched it on first week of February 2018. And it was called SEC 15. Why was it called SEC 15? Because, okay, you will join in 15 minutes. Okay, thank you. Nature's gift for a healthy colon and digestive system. Nature's gift for healthy colon and digestive system. Superlife's products are all focusing on healthy and natural health, guys. Okay, we are going back to the old way of doing things. This is how our forefathers took care of themselves. So what are the natural gifts you have here? SEC is a rich concoction of nature's very best ingredients to maintain a healthy colon and digestive system. The powerful formula helps to cleanse harmful toxins and impurities and provides body with essential nutrients to ensure optimal health. This is what we meant by symbiosis. All these ingredients we selected for the symbiosis of the colon. It purifies your blood. Blood purification is very, very important. It maintains healthy colon. It improves digestive health. It supports liver detoxification. It regulates your blood glucose level. And how do we do that? We have fiber salt. Fiber salt is a kind of corn that comes from only found in Japan. Maintains healthy blood glucose and insulin levels. Promotes the growth of good bacteria in the colon. Remember just now I showed bacteria is there. The bacteria is very important for us. So good bacteria is very, very important, guys. Okay. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is another powerful thing that comes from Mother Nature. Provides strong antioxidant and anti-cancer effects. Remember the carcinogen effects in the system. So this one provides that. Supports liver detoxification process and promotes liver health. This is the one I told the company to add in, amla extract. I told company, you all can add anything else, but please kindly attract this and send them all the beauty about amla. The word amla is short for amalaki. Amalaki is only found in Himalayas. And in Himalayas, every March of February, there's a day for amalaki where they revel the tree because they believe amalaki is an angel that came down from heavens to give health to people. And it's called amalaki. You see the word Amma means mother, good energy, but Amma means bad energy. You see, there's two distinct here. Too much of this bad energy inside your body is not good. So that bad energy inside you can come from many ways. From the food that you take. If you take the wrong food, sometimes you take the wrong food, you feel like vomiting. The stomach will throw out. Okay, the stomach want to throw out. That means you have already taken something wrong in your body. The stomach is not happy. Okay. But the effect of taking that, it will be retained there. It will be still there. Sometimes you take food cooked by some people outside. If you are going to a restaurant, the people behind the kitchen, you don't know who is cooking, what state of mind they are cooking. If the guy woke up early in the morning, and if he's happy and he's singing away and he's cooking, then the food will be very balanced. The energy also will be balanced. You say, suppose he's supposed to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but he got up at 6:30 and the boss was firing him. What will happen is he will cook with anger tone. When he's angry, his whole body system will be anger. That energy will be go into that cooking, guys. Without him realizing, he's sending that anger into the cooking. So the cooking staff will absorb that. That is why we love our mother's cooking. We love our wife's cooking because they do it with a lot of love for us. So the guy there can be cooking with a lot of anger. Or sometimes the guy can be a migrant coming from another country. Maybe he came to Malaysia or he came to any part of the world to be a cook there. So when he's a migrant, maybe the morning he got up, he missed his wife, he missed his children. Then he's cooking in a state of feeling very sad. And he's cooking in a sad state of mind. When he's cooking a sad state of mind, without him realizing, he will release the sad state of this thing while he's cooking. And that can also be absorbed by the cooking, guys. Then when you eat the same food, sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad. Like what they say in Hindi, kabhi gushi, kabhi gum. Sometimes happy, sometimes sad. But you don't know why you're happy, why you're sad. You don't know why. It's because of the food we take, guys. Could be the guy who cooked there, could be sending that part for you. And one product, one ingredient, one that Mother Nature has created is this amalaki, guys. Amalaki has got that power to remove any kind of dirt in your stomach. Sometimes you can go to Indian shops in any part of the world, you can see them selling it raw. And one small amalaki, what's the beauty about this amalaki here, fruit here is, one small fruit has got 20 times more vitamin C. Vitamin C is very important for our entire system. It has got 20 times more vitamin C than oranges. 20 times more. Okay, and then the beauty about this vitamin C contained in this, even you put it in coffee or hot water or anything, it can preserve the vitamin C. Before I came to Superlife, before I came in Superlife, I was helping another US company, and they had very much focus on this amalaki. And then they had a coffee made of this amalaki. Before that, I was not a coffee drinker. I only drink tea. I was advising the company for some time, and then I changed my lifestyle. I started drinking coffee, because coffee is also good for your system if you take it balanced. Then I took the coffee plus this amalaki, because amalaki in any hot water will preserve the vitamin C. And that has helped me a lot, guys, earlier. Okay. And then it's also very good for reducing the effects of free radicals. Free radicals are everywhere in the body. And then combats aging process. So one of the reasons people say, Dr. Ma, how come you're young? Because it combats aging process. It purifies blood and increases hemoglobin and red blood cell count. This is the power of amalaki, guys. In fact, the word aki means, here the Malay people call their grandmothers or great-grandmothers aki. Aki means old age. So this is one product, one ingredient that can keep you till old age, guys. And we have also put that this is balancing everything here. So this is very important ingredient in SEC 15 plus, okay? Then we have beetroot extract, improves blood flow and helps to lower blood pressure. Because like people like Pakia that's now from Singapore, she exposed herself. She made a choice to go to work in the bank, and then the bank is giving all the stress, the stimuli to aggravate the anger, aggravate all the inside system. So the pressure definitely will go up. When the pressure goes up, you must take something to lower the blood pressure, guys. One particular fruit that can bring down your pressure immediately, instantaneously is dates, guys, dates. That's why during fasting, Muslims take dates a lot, because the pressure will go haywire, because your food system is going haywire. So dates are very important. The same thing here, beetroot can do that. Anything that's red in color, you see, red is danger, but God is very great. Anything red, you can reduce danger in your body. Okay, too much anger is 1D away from danger. Remember that. Too much anger is no good, because anger will release all kinds of pressure and all kinds of unwanted toxin in the body. So this will reduce that. Watermelon, beetroot, red rose, all this, anything red color. Beetroot is red color, so it helps a lot. Protects the liver from toxins and improves the liver function. So it's a double function here. Mother Nature always work. Why we call it Mother Nature? Because MOM, mom, master of multitasking. So when nature works, not only one angle, it works in many angles. Okay. Aloe vera. Why I called Dr. William to come in? Because Dr. William is taking very seriously on this aloe vera. Many of Indians' houses, we find aloe vera. A lot of people's houses, we find this aloe vera, but we underestimate the value of aloe vera. You take this sticky gum looking thing, when you have a wound, you just cover that wound, the wound can heal it immediately. That's the power of this aloe vera, guy, because aloe vera is very high in alkaline. It helps to restore and maintain body's pH balance. pH is your body system, acidic or non-acidic. Okay, alkaline is the best form we need to be. So it can help you. You see, acid is the food loved by cancer cells. I repeat, acid is the food loved by cancer cells. If your body is too acidic, you are encouraging your cancer cells to have more food. So you must always keep your body alkaline. So all our products is alkaline based, guys. Okay, including this. Aloe vera is there to give you that alkaline. Healing and soothing properties help to relieve stomach disorder. It's got a lot of healing properties here, guys. So it can help you on that. Astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is a very another powerful product, supports brain and cardiovascular health, protects cells and nervous system from oxidative stress. Okay, it helps outside of the colon, inside the colon also. Grapeseed extract, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal properties. Because there are good bacteria, there are bad bacteria, good fungi, bad fungi. So this will be helping you to take care of the bad ones. Helps to increase intestinal integrity and prevent stomach ulcers. That's the grapeseed extract. Then milk thistle. Milk thistle is a kind of a plant, boosts immune system and it decreases the risk of cancer development, purifies the body of metabolic waste and prevents the formation of gallstones. Okay. Then psyllium husk. This is the one that makes your movement of your feces the best way. It's because of the fiber found in the psyllium husk, guys. Helps to treat constipation and promotes healthy bowel movement. Helps to lower triglycerides level and reduce the risk of heart disease. This is psyllium husk, guys. Probiotics. Every time you go to an Indian shop and you take a banana leaf, at the end of that, they'll give you yogurt. Yogurt is a very powerful natural probiotics, guys. Very good bacteria there. So we also have this probiotics here and multivitamins here. Helps to maintain a healthy immune system, improves the overall health of digestive system. So in a nutshell, in one sachet, you get all this power to take care of your colon, guys. And now we have attained Sinatron. Sinatron is a special thing to reduce your weight while you're sitting because you can burn metabolism while you're sitting. Too much sitting is also no good. Sometimes we don't realize, sometimes I sit here for 2 hours, 3 hours, is also not good. Sitting is a new smoking. So Sinatron will help that. That's why we call it SSC Plus now, okay? I'll cover that afterwards. So this is the ingredients, guys. Please understand that you have a powerful thing in your hand itself. And if you have constipation, if you have indigestion, you can take this every day. No harm in that. If you don't have constipation, you want to maintain your health, take once a week also is good enough. That's why we have 15 sachets there. Once a week is good enough. And there is a saying in Tamil, very ancient saying, constipation and indigestion is the fastest wheel to grave. In Tamil, we say, Malal Chikkalam, Ajiranamam, Sudugarukku Chakram. That means constipation and indigestion is the fastest wheel to grave. So this can prevent all that. As you get older, you'll tend to get more constipation. So you can keep all this healthy thing going on for you guys. Very important. So take care of your colon and your colon can take care of you. This is a dirty colon built up with all that thing, feces. If you eat on Monday, assuming, and then if you don't release anything on Monday or next day, you carry the same thing. When you carry it one day itself, it becomes very harmful, toxic for your body, guys. And if you release on Wednesday, by then it's already caused a lot of problem in your system. You must release every day if possible. Not possible, it is a must. So that's why your system must clean every day, guys. Okay, constipation, build up, excess weight, gas bloating. Sometimes people got weight because of this here, all the build up inside here. When this is removed, and this one becomes clean, a lot of weight also will release. Okay, and this is very, very important, guys. You know, Anthony Robbins. Anthony Robbins is the master motivator of the world, and he has made a statement. He said, if you have a BMW, expensive BMW, please sell it. If you have a luxury house, a bungalow house, please sell it. He said, buy a best juicer, the most expensive juicer, and make a juice of all the fruits that you know and drink it every day so that you can clean up this guy every day, guys. And that's how important this thing is. This is where your disease is actually created. This is the headquarters of your body. If your headquarters goes haywire, the whole system goes haywire, guys. 80% of the immune system is located here. That's why I wrote in Facebook, Corona is not to be blamed. The biggest blame is actually we have lost the flame in our colon here. And we have blocked so many things here for not letting it to happen. Why many people are dropping dead is because of here, guys. And those people who go for vaccination, first couple of days, you go through a healing crisis. Your immunity will come down. Some people, they don't know that they are carrying cancer in that. One lady took the immunity came down, cancer hit her. Some people they got blocks inside the system. They don't know about that. The immunity goes down, the stroke hits them. Every time your immunity goes down, the disease takes power, guys. So very, very important. Those people who have been taking regularly ST30, regularly this SCC15 will help you a lot while even you take vaccination. Yesterday, while waiting for my wife to taking a vaccination, I was thinking of my good old days when I was selling a lot, when I was selling insurance, when I was selling network marketing products as a products. I used to put up booths and sell those products. I was telling if only I can put a booth here and wait for wait for all these people and show one video of Mr. Maran from Singapore, or video of someone who took this product and killed. I will have a long queue here. I can sell STC30, SIC, SCC15, SNC, just like that. Because people now, they know the value of their body. My health is my wealth. Why pay more for sickness when I can pay less for wellness? Here is what wellness, guys. I gave this product sample to Utumba when I first time saw him. He bought the SCC30 super pack. And then I said, try this. I gave him one or two sessions to try this colon SCC15. Then the next day or 2 days later, I asked him, Utumba, have you tried? He said, I tried, sir, but nothing happened to me. I said, oh my God, that means your colon is like this, very clean. But if I give to Malaysian, definitely they will run for 10 times or 15 times in one day, because most of our Malaysians like this, because we are 24/7, we eat, and our clinics are 25/7. And Utumba told me a secret then. He said, they'll only marry a wife who knows how to cook. Otherwise, they won't marry. And then wherever they are working, whatever they are doing, they run back home to have their dinner or their lunch. So why will not their colon become clean like this, guys? A lot of love is nurtured here. And so no build-up, no constipation, no gas bloating, no reduce excess weight. This is what the cause, guys. But many Nigerians now are already accustomed to Malaysian style of eating, and they also will have these problems. Okay, guys. So now Malaysians are becoming aware with this Corona and COVID-19. We have now actually making, I see 11 o'clock, all shops are being closed. People are more disciplined now. Okay. So while you're disciplining yourself, please take care of a colon with SCC15, guys. Okay. That is how SCC15 will have. And let me just talk to you about the SCC15 Sinatron. You see, I shared with you all these ingredients. I shared with you all these ingredients here. Sinatron is this extra ingredient that we included just recently. And Sinatron comes from France. The work of Sinatron is actually to take care of your weight management. Increase your metabolism while you are sitting. That's what Sinatron does. That's the only additional thing they're putting. That's all, it's the same. So do not confuse with SCC15, SCC plus, both are the same. Sometimes I even talk to Mr. Harry or not, I always say SCC15, SCC15. Say, Dr. Maha, are you talking about SCC15 or SCC plus? So both are the same. SCC plus is the new name, all right? So guys, if you all have any questions, you all can ask me. If you all have any testimonies, you all can ask me now. Okay, this is a time for you to ask me questions. And this is a time you can ask me any questions, but regarding any one of you taking this, if it's not working for you. Before that, I'm going to call upon Dr. William, our main man in India. He's the one running our India agency. He's doing a wonderful job in India. If you have anything, then India, he's the man. But while being a lockdown here, the lockdown has done a wonderful job for him. He's locked down himself, locked down in many ways. And today I see it's giving him so much of benefit. Let's hear from him and what are the changes he has taken in his system, guys. Don't take what he's sharing very lightly. If you take it in a bigger way, it definitely can help you in a very right way, guys. Okay, I'm going to call upon him. Dr. William sir, you can share now. Let me unmute him. Okay, let me just get him. Dr. William. Dr. William is here. Okay, let me make him co-host so they can unmute himself. Okay, sir, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, sir. Thank you very much. Right. It's okay. Anyway, good evening to everybody in the Zoom. So now I'm just sharing a little bit about myself. So I'm Dr. William here. I'm in charge for India agency. So as Dr. Maha tell, then now I'm just sharing about my own experience on SCC Plus. So since last January, I think Dr. Maha knows, I'm seriously involved in exercise, and also I consume this SCC Plus. So I can see there are a lot of changes. Every day I consume one session at night after my dinner. So of course, you all know, once you consume that SCC Plus, in the morning, it will flush out everything from your stomach. Completely will be clean. Your stomach will be clean. Then when you start exercise, after detox yourself, so you will get a very good benefit. Every day I walk around 10 kilometers. Almost I burn my 500 calorie every day. So we need some nutrition together with SCC Plus. I'm consuming STC 30 in the morning before I start my walk. So I consume STC 30 plus, STC 30. Then once I take STC 30, then I start walk. Then every day night I consume this STC plus. Because of that, even I share some photos to Mr. Maha. My old photo, this one between January to until July till today. So my weight, I lost almost 22 kg. It's a true story with my record. Since January until now, every day I weigh myself. I see my kg and my cholesterol level and all my water level, all the measurement every day I do after my walk. So I can see gradually my weight is come down. The SCC Plus is a wonderful product to reduce your weight and also cholesterol, your bad cholesterol. And also I got a proper blood report. So every 3 months, I got a blood report, a complete report. I can see a lot of changes on my cholesterol, a bad cholesterol and good cholesterol. So not only we consume the product, we have to do some physical exercise at least 30 to 45 minutes every day. We have to commit ourselves because now everybody sitting at home, you know, this pandemic make people eat a lot, nothing to do at home. So while we are even sit with in the Zoom, we are taking something. So so the digestion part, it's very hard for the people to digest the food. So we have to consume these products, this SCC Plus, so we can cleanse our body, clean our body. So every day. So initially you have to take every day. Then after 1 month, you can reduce. Even you can take alternative days or 2 days once. 2 days once. You can see a better result. And you also combine with STC 30. Don't forget to do physical exercise. With the physical exercise, you consume this STC 30 and STC Plus, you can see wonderful result. I got my report. I'm not just verbally talk. So with the report, I'm claim myself. I reduced 22 kg in 6 months time. 6 months time. Dr. Maha knows how I commit myself in exercise because now we got a lot of time. Pandemic, we cannot go anywhere. Even Malaysia, we are in still lockdown, so we cannot travel around. So at least we can walk, we can go to the park, and we can do some exercise and come back. We can sit in the Zoom. We can also consume our product. We live as an example for the upcoming leaders or members. So this is the result-oriented products. So you all consume this product. It's a wonderful product. Thank you very much for Dr. Maha to share about this SCC Plus. It's a great product because a lot of people putting weight now due to unhealthy food. Now everywhere is a fast food, this food, that food. So people are sit at home, just press the button, the food arrive to the room. So they just keep eating without doing any exercise, without taking any supplement. So finally, it will leads to sick. So leg pain, nerve pain, joint pain, this pain, that pain, and obesity, all will come. So better we just get some advice from Dr. Maha. And also this is my personal experience I share in the Zoom. So it's a very good product. So I hope everybody understand. This is my sharing. Thank you very much, Dr. Maha.
That is the Dr. William for you guys. And, you know, I sat down with him the other day. He showed me all his report. In fact, the doctors are very surprised and they want to remove.
I share some photo just now. I share some photo. If possible, you just show the photo before and after. I got photo with Mr. Ken. This one all is a recent photos.
Okay, all right. You shared here?
Yeah. WhatsApp. To your WhatsApp.
On my WhatsApp. Okay, later I'll share with them. All right.
All
so
right,
guys,
all right.
Okay. So we have. You see, this is what we are supposed to do. You see, this is a SLWC Wellness Awareness Program. Wellness Awareness Program. So we need to show people that we have taken the SLWC very seriously. We have improved our life in many areas of life, not just money alone. but we have improved our life in terms of health, wealth, personal development, and friendship. And we have, that is what I'm talking about as Slwc. So thank you, Dr. William, for that. Okay. So let us rock. Let us keep rocking. Okay. More and more people should benefit from this. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys. If any one of you want to ask any question, okay, you can ask me now. Before you go, I promised you I'll show you the video of your colon. I'll do that. But in the meantime, I have someone put your hands up. David Banahini. Okay, David, you can unmute and ask. Just tell where you're from, and you can want to ask a question or you want to relate something, you can do that now.
Yeah, I'm David from Ghana.
Yes, David.
I'm much grateful to be here this afternoon. It is afternoon here in Ghana, and I know it is night in Malaysia. So greetings to you all.
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Maha, my question is, those who wanted to take this, SCC Plus as a fat shredder, and some of us to want to just take it to maintain our colon. So in case of this, how do those who want to take it as a fast shredder, how many doses sachets can they consume per day?
You know, you can consume 1 sachet per day, no harm on that, because all these are organic. Okay, all these are organic. But my recommendation, even for weight management, you can take about alternate days also you can take. Most importantly, you must, like what Dr. William is doing, you must count your calories that you're consuming and you must burn the calories. Your weight is depending on your, you're not just taking this, but also how you maintain your weight management by burning that. Exercise is like the king. They say exercise is the king, nutrition is the queen. So some people take this and they don't bother about their exercise. For me, exercise is very important. Exercise is the best medicine ever. Number 2 is food. So both must go hand in hand. Are you with me, David? Okay.
Yes.
Then you can just take 1 sachet, even 1 sachet or 2 sachets a week also is good enough, even for weight management, if you ask me. Unless you're really obese, then you go for that. Because when you take SCC30, your pituitary gland will balance your system. That is how help you in terms of weight management. Then SCC15 will combine together, so it can help you. Are you with me? Okay.
Yes, please.
So, right. So, but you must have some lifestyle changes like your exercise and all that. Nowadays, what I do, I cannot go out of the house to do a walk or jog. My wife and I, we do based looking at the YouTube. Sometimes 7 minutes, I can burn more calories than I go for a walk for 1 hour, 2 hours. And I'm practicing that. One of these days, I'm going to talk about exercise here. I'm going to show the video. I'm going to show what I am doing. And I ever since every time I come and talk, I make sure I burn a lot. I sweat a lot first before I come and sit here. Then only I'll have the energy to do that. So exercise is very important, guys. Don't take exercise lightly. All right, David? Okay.
Thank you.
So Dr. William is giving you a combination of both. You see, we must thank Mohan for introducing him to a place. He went there regularly, but he had a discipline to continue it. Many people, they will do it one day, then after that they will try. They're not consistent. Consistent is the name of the game, guys. It's not just this thing or anything for the matter. Consistency is the name of the game. Okay, David? All right. So guys, if anybody else want to share anything or ask anything, or if you have any testimony, it's the time for you to do that. Okay. You see what I do, my weekly coaching is very simple. I will have a balance of both. 1 week I'll talk about the business part. I'll talk about every areas on the business, the knowledge on the business, and everything to do business, how to make the money. Another week I'll talk about the product, how to go on the product and all that. And then I also bring in some medical doctors to talk on the product. This is how we are going to. And all the videos you can check into our YouTube. One of my talks that I've given on SCC30, I see almost 6,000 views there, just on the SCC30, which I gave in the office. I just took the products, each one of the product I've given. So you can go into my YouTube also. I'll share the link with you. So you can go there and everything is there. You can also use that. So that's how very important for you to understand. Okay. Anybody else want to share anything? You can share. Otherwise, I want to show you one video on how your colon looks actually. Whatever that I was talking about, I want to show you here. Let us see the video first, maybe. Okay. Let me show the video, guys. It's very important for you to understand. Okay, this is how your colon looks like and what is inside your colon and why we need to take proper nutrition to keep it simple in balance. Okay, why am I getting it? Where is it? Let me see. Just give me a minute. Okay. All right. So this is a video. I want you to watch this video. Just enjoy it for a while and understand what's inside the colon. You see, many people know everything outside. They know about the brand of the car. They know in and out of the car, but they don't take time to know what's inside them. This is a time for you to do that, guys. Let me see. I already got a sound. Okay, all set. Let's go.
A clean colon is the key to good health. This is the Herbal Alternative Research Team, the HEART. Colon, or intestinal cancer, is forecast by the United Nations to become the #1 killer in developed countries. This dangerous and rarely talked about disease is already #1 or 2 in many countries. It's #2 in the United States. How does it affect you? It's simple. Your immune system is directly related to the condition of your intestines, as well as your body's ability to absorb nutrients from food during digestion. Toxemia is the cause of all disease. The United States Health and Human Services has admitted several years ago that over 90% of Americans are walking around with clogged colons. Autotoxemia, auto meaning self-caused, is the real culprit in almost all diseases and degenerative conditions. Dr. John Tilden, during the 1930s, in his book Toxemia Explained, the true interpretation of the cause of disease, presented the concept that toxins were the only cause of disease. If you deal with toxemia now, you won't age anywhere as quickly as you normally would, and you won't go through all the aches, pains, and illnesses that your friends and parents have gone through. Through preventive health habits, you can dramatically reduce the chances of chronic diseases, illness, and cellular degeneration. No quantity or type of prescription drugs, surgery, or other remedial medical care can save you from the self-imposed death sentence of auto-intoxication. Dr. Kellogg, famous surgeon and the father of Kellogg's cornflakes, believed that the colon could be the origin of most health problems. Hence his creation of a brand cereal to help bowel function. He maintained that 90% of disease is due to an improperly functioning colon. Let's talk about the big C, and no, I'm not talking about cancer, at least not yet. The word constipation is derived from the Latin word constipatus, which translated means to press or crowd together, to pack or to cram. Common sense tells us that if we retain the contents of our colon, the result will be disfigurement and disease of the colon. All sick people have bowel trouble. All sick people are tired, worn out, and toxin-burdened. There is no better, more effective way to stay healthy and avoid illness and disease than to do what is necessary to take care of the bowels. On our road to health, it is most important to get the bowels back into proper functioning condition. Without this prerequisite, all other therapies, treatments, vitamins, or other aids fall short of their potential benefit. The sewer system must work properly, otherwise the body remains soaking in its own putrid waste, which encourages disease processes and eluding vitality-producing and health-building forces. So all congestion and toxins must be removed, and it must begin with cleansing of the bowel. Here are the symptoms of a blocked or coated colon. Those symptoms include constipation, which is diarrhea, stinky gas, pain in the joints, frequent illness, frequently susceptible to colds or flus, fatigue, tiredness, various diseases including cancer, arthritis, heartburn, headache, migraines, poor sleep, diabetes, and many others. One of the most frequent bowel problems that people experience today is constipation. A constipated system is one in which the transition time of toxic waste is slow. The longer the transit time, the longer the toxic waste matter sits in our bowels, which allows them to putrefy, ferment, and possibly be reabsorbed. The longer your body is exposed to putrefying food in your intestines, the greater the risk of developing disease. Even with one bowel movement per day, you will still have at least 3 meals worth of waste matter putrefying in your colon at all times. Disease usually begins with a toxic bowel. Those having fewer bowel movements are harboring a potentially fertile breeding ground for serious diseases. infrequent or poor quality bowel movements over an extended period of time may be and will be very hazardous to your health. Proper colon cleansing removes the mucoid plaque from the colon. Even a thin layer of mucoid plaque weakens the body. Nature intended mucoid plaque to be sloughed off, but due to stress and diet, most Americans have many hardened layers of mucoid plaque. The healthy colon weighs about 4 pounds. One autopsy revealed a colon choked with 40 pounds. That's right, 40 pounds of impacted mucoid plaque. A proper colon cleanse and detoxification program prepares your body for optimal health by removing the mucoid plaque. The goal is to decrease the bowel transit time with intestinal cleansing. The longer your body is exposed to putrefying food in your intestines, the greater the risk of developing poisonous gases that are caused by foods you don't tolerate. These poisonous gases can enter your bloodstream, irritating your organs and joints. Alternating between constipation and diarrhea, or diarrhea alone, are also indications of foul matter in your intestines. And finally, the much more serious problems of cancer and immune system dysfunctions begin with a toxic bowel. For those that may be suffering with AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome, 80% of the AIDS virus lives in the colon. Once we truly understand the single greatest challenge our body faces is the effective removal of waste and toxins, we will never again undermine the importance of frequent, high-quality bowel movements. As the colon becomes impacted with dry, putrefactive waste, its shape and function are affected in numerous ways. It may stretch like a balloon in certain areas or develop diverticula, which is pouches on the intestinal wall, which may become infected. Or it may fall down upon itself, which is called a prolapsed colon. All of these colon malformations greatly impair your large intestine's ability to function, which in turn places severe strain on your digestive organs and glands, and it affects nutrient assimilation and absorption. The colon is the body's sewer system, and if not treated properly, can accumulate toxic poisons, which are then absorbed into the bloodstream. This in turn can cause many diseases. Let's talk about raw foods and digestive enzymes. Raw foods are rich in enzymes. Enzymes are needed for the digestive system to work. They are necessary to break down food particles so that they can be utilized for energy. The human body makes approximately 22 different digestive enzymes, which are each capable of digesting carbohydrates, protein, and fats. Raw vegetables and raw fruit are rich sources of enzymes. So you think belching means that your food was good? Think again. A lack of digestive enzymes can be a factor in food allergies. Symptoms of digestive enzyme depletion includes bloating, belching, gas, bowel disorders, abdominal cramping, heartburn, and food allergies. All of us lose our ability to produce concentrated digestive enzymes as we grow older. In cases where age is a factor, or where lack of digestive enzymes causes food allergies, supplementation may be helpful. If you want to know more about your colon and its connection to your overall health, be sure to order a copy of my book, Natural Healing in Me Too, available from the Herbal Alternative Research Team.
You see, guys, I showed you today, and with the video also, why our colon is very important and very important factor for our health. And if you take your SCC 15 class seriously, it can help you. SCC 30 will take care of your balancing of your cells. SCC 15 will balance your symbiosis of your colon. So hope today's session has helped you all a lot. Okay. And we are now at just 9:35. If you all have anything you want to share, you want to ask anything, this is the best time to ask. And if you all enjoyed the session, you also can share that today, because when we interact, when we relate to each other, then we also absorb the information more deeper. Information, reformation, transformation, guys. You see, information is that what the cells need, and information is what we need. So I'm going to call Mr. Marin from Singapore. Maybe you want to share something. That's now you put your hands up. Mr. Marin, you can share, sir. You can unmute and share. He is from Singapore. Are you there, sir? Okay, go ahead. Sometimes they find difficult to unmute themselves, okay? If I cannot get him, then I'm going to call Miss Hilda from, Miss Hilda, I think so it's Miss Hilda from Malaysia or from, I don't know. Miss Hilda, you can share.
Hello, thank you,
Hello.
Dr. Maha.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Dr.
Good
Maha,
evening.
thanks for the opportunity.
Okay.
Actually, I would love to encourage everyone, like when you're working, you shouldn't lose hope. Yes, in the business, when you're starting on the foundation, it's a little bit difficult, but you just keep on pushing, you just keep on pushing, you just keep on going. You don't lose hope. And please let every member, I urge to every member to be using the product. Our product is a very good, powerful product. The last time I shared here my testimony on STC30, I contacted the virus, COVID, on the second wave of Malaysia. Trust me, STC30 is the best product, plus our colon care. I didn't go for an injection. I wasn't quarantined. I'm fully recovered in my house, very healthy, back to normal. Please let all our members use the product to avoid any dangers, and also encourage other people to be using our product. We are having a very powerful product. That is all I can say for today. Thank you, Dr. Maha.
So you are Miss Hilda from Uganda, staying in Malaysia, right?
Yes, I'm from Uganda, staying in Malaysia.
All right, keep rocking. Okay, so take this, what you are enjoying, you know, what you felt in your heart must be felt by all. All right, so thank you, Hilda. All right. So,
good evening.
Dr. Maha, Marigold is here. She wants to
hi,
say
Marigold.
something.
Yes, Marigold.
Hi,
go ahead. You're with her together. We are together.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to say hi to you. Been a while. Good evening, sir.
All right. Good evening. So you can share your sharings also for the product.
Oh, okay, sure. I can.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon from wherever else you are in the world. Super life is super. Okay, I will share about my recent testimony with a client, okay, who took the product. Initially, he had chest issues. He had gone to all the hospitals he could, both private and government hospitals here in Malaysia, and has really done MRI and all that. And they couldn't tell exactly what was wrong with him. They just kept telling him today, they will say maybe it's gastric, tomorrow they will say it's one thing and the other. No like consistent or apparent thing, but he knows that he's having pain. So on using STC13 after he contacted me from my post, and the day he used it, in the evening, he got it in the morning, and the evening, he's like, he called me and said he's feeling okay, that the pain is gone. I'm like, okay, slow down, slow down. Let's see how it goes. And then a couple of days later, he called me and said he's feeling like he's been okay for the last 3 to 4 months. And a week later, he wrote me and said, Nne means, you can say woman or girl, whatever. This your product is, or your supplement is magic. So I laughed and I said, oh, okay, I'm glad that he's feeling okay and all that. And then now that he has experienced what the product can do, then he can also come in now and invest and do the business. And he said, okay, as long as he has seen the results and he's now feeling okay, that he hasn't been feeling for a long time, and he now knows that the product really works, he wants to now invest also and into the business. And some days back he ordered again, and the 3 days later or so, that's like some 3 days ago, he called me and said, does it make someone to lose weight? I said yes, and I explained to him about good fat and bad fat in our body, that we won't know what's happening inside of our body until we take care of our body. Only then we will know, because our body will now tell us where it's been going wrong inside that we can't see. And he said, oh, okay, that's great. And right now he's feeling okay. And my other one is on thyroid. If the doctor said that thyroid has no healing solution, I would now beg to differ with all those things. I will now say they are all myths because STC30 really does work on thyroid. Thyroid gland deficiency is an autoimmune issue that people have, and you can live with it the rest of your life, you know, dysfunctioning your immune system and all that. But today, I'm glad we have STC30 because I have another client, a classmate of mine from childhood who is in the US, and she has now taken STC30. She went for her routine check after 2 weeks of taking STC30. And the doctor told her that there's massive improvement in her thyroid gland that they can see from the test. And she's about completing her 1 month dose. And she said she's going to go into the product and everything else about Super Life. So I said, okay. So in terms of the product, if you have people who are saying that this doesn't work, that doesn't work from medical side, ask them to give STC30, not try, but use it, give it a go and see what it will do for you. And in the business side, yes, it is also awesome. It is working. Like Dr. Maha will always say, consistency is key. Be it in the business or in the product, go out there and rock it. We have awesome product and awesome platform for us all. Super Life, life is super.
All right, that's Marigold for you guys. Marigold and Hilda are together. Okay, guys, you see, there's a saying in English, first you must put a red carpet to their heart. Once you win the heart, you can win anything. You see, we only sell people once, an idea. The word sell means share enthusiastically with lots of love. Before you sell somebody, you have to buy the idea first, so you sell it from your heart. Share enthusiastically with lots of love. So you need to win their heart. And how do you win their heart? The product can be one of the most powerful tool to win the heart. You just say, try the product, use the product, feel the product, and then you can share the business. Once they want that, then they can come and they will come into the track of the business to do the business. So these are the way we win people's heart. How to win friends and influence people is this way. A product does the wonder. For me, I'm not a salesman in Super Life. We don't, in network marketing, we don't do sales, guys. We are not salesmen. Our products are the salesmen. We just connect people, we communicate with people, we communicate with people, the product will do the selling for us. And STC30 is the best salesman ever. And together with that, STC15 Plus. Why we need STC15 Plus? If you go for Chinese medicine treatment, or if you go for Ayurveda, they will never treat anything in your body or never even give you anything for prevention if they don't cleanse your colon first. They will detoxify you and they will cleanse for you. Most of the Chinese treatment, they will detoxify you. They're known for detoxification. But in STC50 Plus, we just don't detoxify. We actually maintain your colon also. And we provide everything that you need to balance the symbiosis of the colon. So STC15 Plus is both detoxification and also giving it the optimal level to function. And that's the power of STC15 Plus. So when you have that taken care, some people take STC30 and they say, nothing is working for me, nothing is working for me, I'm not feeling it. Why? Simply because their colon is clogged up, that it is not in balance, so the nutrients are not being absorbed by the cells properly. So all this actually plays a wonders, guys. Everything begins from the colon, all right? So I'm going to call Miss Algum Tabitha, and I see she is also very much in love with our products. She is also building the business very well. Can I have Algum Tabitha from Papua, please? Algum Tabitha, are you there? You can unmute and share. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Maha. Thank you for allowing me to share. Good night from Papua New Guinea. All right. Thank you, Dr. Maha. I learned a lot tonight. How to take off my colon and how to control food to eat. You know, our colon is that thing that balances the system of the body. If my colon is not healthy, my body will be not healthy. So as for me, I'm not taking that STC Plus, but I'm taking SIC and STC30, and it works really good on me. And I'm 46 years old, and through this product, it brings me down to 30s, and I can look more younger than these products that I consume.
You know, and, if you take STC15 Plus, you will look like 25. I'm telling you.
That's right.
Okay, so you need to add in STC15 now. try taking that because it will remove that. I saw your DP now. I saw your what's that? Your WhatsApp DP. I saw your changes in you from the Tabitha that came into a system. The Tabitha now with your new specs and all that, you look very nice. Okay, just adding SSC Plus, you'll also add value and will make you look even younger. All right. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
Yes. Through this, tonight I learned more about this SSC Plus. So I'm going to introduce to my team members to consume this product because of too fat and obesity and all this sickness. I learned a lot about how to control the food and not to eat too much fatty food and all these greasy foods. So I'm very happy that I came on this session here, this Zoom, and I learned more about it. And I'm very happy for the movies, the pictures that I show. It motivated me and teaching me more to understand and how to explain the products to my prospects and my members and how to go about these products. They are very amazing products and they are very good. One of my testimony is one of my downline. I'm living in the city, but she's living in another province. It's Lei. She took this product, STC 30 plus SSC plus. Okay, her mother-in-law, she's too fat. She got the 7 layers. And she took this product and she went. And she started giving her STC 30 in the morning and SSC plus in the night. After she complete all those 2 boxes, all those weight gone. And she was very happy and said, oh, what a product is this? It's very amazing and it really took all my fats away. And she came and told me, and I said, you get all her pictures before and after she taking the product. So we're gonna put it as a testimony.
Awesome.
Thank you, Dr. Mahan. I'm very happy to be part of this and God bless you all.
All right. See you in Dubai.
Thank you.
See you in Dubai. Okay.
Yes.
Let's rock. Okay, that is Tabitha for you from Papua New Guinea. See, guys, everyone, whichever country they are, doesn't really matter. If you take, it works. If you don't take, it won't work. If you do the plan, you work the system will work for you. If you consume the product will work for you. If you don't take both, then it definitely is not going to work for you guys. Okay, so you know the word. If you want to enjoy the cup of life, CUP, then you must first C is concentrate. You must come here. You must concentrate on taking your products consistently. The first C, concentrate and consistency. You must understand what I'm sharing now. Like Tabitha said today, she understood a lot about colon care, SSC 15 plus. So that is understanding. And P is practice, CUP. So if you communicate, if you commit, and then you concentrate and you consistently do it, then you understand what you are doing, and then you practice it, then definitely you're going to win the cup of life. Okay, Super Life is the cup of life for you, God has given you. So let us come here regularly on Friday, learn the system, learn the product, and then learn what you are taking, and so that you will benefit it the most. All right. So anyone want to share? I'm going to ask you to voluntarily share anything that you gained today before we end the session, guys. Okay, it's 9:45 Malaysian time. I thank all of you for your time. Remember, I don't get tired sharing. If you don't get tired listening, you are going to win this game. Okay, I don't get tiring sharing. Even after this, I also can go into another Zoom and I can continue from there because I enjoy what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. So when you love what you do, you work no more. Okay, so if you listen with that kind of feeling, you will get the right team, the right people to do this business wonderfully well. I'm going to call Prakash to share before we end the session. Okay, Prakash, you can share something.
Dr. Mara, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, doctor. Life is super with Super Life.
Life is super.
Right. Okay, talking about SCC, our whole family, we are taking SCC, and lately we started with SCC Plus.
Okay.
Great product. We started to consume Super Life products since 2018. And ever since that, we got a lot of testimonial from my own family, my mother, my auntie, with cholesterol, with diabetic and all that, stroke. Even my downlines, which it comes with a severe rheumatic arthritis, cancer, and all this sickness. It's just a miracle product, wonderful product. And for myself, I'm a badminton player, and I have this, like shoulder pain and knee pain. Normally we do some, smash and all that. So all those injuries is healing. And talking about SCC Plus in particular, compared to the SCC, this is a bit light and a bit bitter. I'm talking about the taste of the products. I have used to take SCC. It's very sweet, and it's like very nice to take. But some of my downlines said it's very sweet. The STC is sweet. The colon also sweet. We would like to have something bitter. Then I said, let's take SCC Plus. You will get the taste, and they enjoyed it. And even myself, I'm a #1 fan for Bitter God. So SCC Plus was very, very nice for me. It's very smooth. And after taking it, yes, as what all the others testimonial, you won't get, like a diarrhea or running, you don't have to run to your toilet. It just smoothen your bowel movement. Excellent products. Okay. And you can see if, like, for example, myself, I have put down, lost almost like 20 kilo ever since I'm taking STC. And after I take SCC, I can see the progress is very well. I don't have any bowel movement, even from small. I go twice to toilet, and I don't have a problem on constipation, all that. But I have a, after 30, we all have a bellies, Not only our wife get pregnant, we also get pregnant. We carry for years. So to reduce that belly fat, this SCC Plus really, really helps. Really helps. So this is my personal testimony, which I'm sharing to everyone. And in fact, while you were talking today, I really pay attention to Dr. Maham, and I was keep on looking at my wife. I said, you please take, you please take, don't neglect after this. Because we used to take like once a week or sometimes twice a week, that's it. But after this, I told that we're going to take very regularly. After listening to what Dr. William has said, we're going to look serious into this. And I will put my DP after this, Dr. Maha.
Yes.
Before and after.
All right.
Both
okay.
of us. Thank you for the giving opportunity. Life is
All
super.
right. Life is super. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. So thank you for your time today. And we had a wonderful session. Remember, your stomach is the headquarters of your body. Your stomach is the headquarters of your body. Your stomach means stove that God has given you to change your matter that you put into your stomach. And when that matter changes the right way, the balanced way, the symbiotic way, then your body system will be working very well. Okay, so all our products are actually to bring balance back into our system. The pandemic is actually God's way to teach us to go back to balance. Balance in every area of our life and balance inside, outside. And that's what we are doing now, guys. So thank you so much for time. And let us unmute ourselves. And I'm going to say good night to all of you. And this is the best moment of our life, because this is a time you must take this business seriously and share with people. When you came in, maybe you came for the money, maybe you came for the car, maybe you want to come for the house. But with the pandemic realization now, people need us now more than ever, guys. You have a light that God has given us. You can light up people's life. Health-wise first, wealth-wise second, friendship-wise third, and then personal development-wise and personal development-wise. And when they have this balance in all the 4 areas, they will withstand any pandemic that comes from now. So let us do our job. Let us work together. Let us build together. Remember, every Monday we are also meeting here for Tamil Global Preview. Every Tuesdays for English. Every Wednesdays we have for Hindi. Every Thursdays for Malay. Every Friday we come back here for this coaching session to recharge ourselves, revitalize ourselves, and re-energize ourselves. So Super Life is super. Let me unmute all of you, and let's end with the session now. Super Life is super. Okay. Let me see where to unmute now. Okay. Mute all, unmute all. Okay. I'm going to allow you all to unmute. All right. Say
Super Life, Life is super.
Super life.
Life is super.
Bye.
Life is super.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.
Life is